Hello. Welcome to this session dedicated to multi-websites. Okay, I see that some people are still taking a seat. Very nice presentations. You're gonna like it. I know Fabian already showed a lot of things this morning. We're gonna try to go a bit further and maybe show you a bit in terms of configuration, how it works, and how easy it is to implement. I'm Fred. I'm a member of the R&D crew. I was already here on stage for Product Configurator, and I hope you like my presentations because I'll be back right after to talk about all the new features of the website application. And this year we have a lot. We have a lot to talk about. So now 20 minutes to shed some light of one of the key features of Odoo 12, multi-websites. Finally, we have it. Yes, thank you. So yeah, I was hesitating. What kind of title should I put in my first slide? It's really important to give the motivation, the good insight to start the presentation. I would call it the future of sales, because for now, just a few advanced users are looking for such a feature, but you'll see in a few years from now, all the companies will need such a tool to attract more visitors, attract new markets, segment the marketing, etc. We had beforehand, there were a couple of community modules managing multi-websites. We had a small functionality managing some cases, but we wanted to do better, and we wanted to implement a fully multi-website ERP system. So, behind multi-websites, there are two different needs. The first one is to adapt your marketing to your kind of customer. So you may have one product, but different kind of customers using it, and the way to address each type of customer is different. And one of the best way to do it is to use different websites with different branding, different content, etc. The second case is localization. You have one product, the similar kind of customers around the world, but each country has specificities in terms of content and so on, and you want to address it through similar websites with different things. That's another business case we want to manage with the multi-websites. And of course, so that's when you deal with one similar kind of product, but you may also want to create new products, attract new markets. It's the business case I'm going to deal with today. And in that case, of course, the marketing will be different, so your branding and the way you communicate with your customers has to be adapted too. Okay, so let's first with the basics. Let's dig into the software and see how in a few clicks you can create multi-websites. This is my Odoo system, already working for a bike store. Okay, I have an e-commerce and I'm just selling brand new bikes to my customers. I'm performing well. We can quickly take a look at my website. Here it is. Wow, nice. Yeah, I will go back on all the new features of the website later on in an hour from now. Now let's take a look at the multi-websites. So I have this first website with a shop where you can see all my products. I have bikes and accessories. Now let's see how I can easily create a new website to sell a different products. I want a specific website because I'm not really sure of my product. It's something a bit daring. It's a new kind of bike, actually. So I don't want to mix up with my current branding, and there is a bit of risk in the new business I want to launch, so I want it to be completely separated from my, my initial store. And the business I wanna do is actually selling a bike. Without pedals. It's a bit weird. It's foot-powered. It's a new product, so it's something separate. That's why I decided here, within my company, I build up this bike and I sell it on a completely different website. In that case, if I miss the launch of this product, okay, it's not related to my initial brand, I'm saved. So that's the second website that I created from the backend system. You'll see the way to create new websites is super easy. Going to the configuration, I simply click the button, create a new website. By default, you don't see that button. You will notice that a new setting has shown up here, multi-websites. You have to check it to see that option. Actually, in the future, we'll do even better. The button to create a new website will be there by default, and when you create it, all the multi-websites related stuff in the system will show up when at least a second website is created. For the time being, there is a setting here down in the features that you have to click. When creating the website, of course, you will give it the name of your business, and a domain. Actually, the domain is not even mandatory because you could share the domain of the first website. In that case, the switch from one website to another will be based on GeoIP. So based on the localization of your visitors, they will automatically be redirected to the one corresponding to their country. Once this set, you will be redirected to the screen to select a theme. It's already done, in my case, for the purpose of the demo. You can, if I switch from one website to another, you will notice that both the branding and the design are different. Here, the menu is embedded into the content, and in here the website not. So the first good thing, yes, you can use specific theme per website. Then the content will be different. I'm on this second website. So I'll be able to create a specific home page for it using the building blocks like this, and with with the columns, for instance. Here it is, and I save. So this page is specific to my second website. When going on the first one, people won't see it. So that's the home page. Of course, I can create new content. And here is the kind of content you can create in the website. As you can see, it's fully integrated with the rest of the system. Not only I can create new static pages, but I can also create new products, job offers, so all the main objects that run in your ERP system. Here I will have a new page. How it works. Yeah, looking at the pictures, it looks obvious, but okay, I will create a page. Here it is. Then I'll have a title, some content with text, text, etc. Good. And I will publish it. Of course, I will only publish it in the very website I'm editing. I will show right after how you can easily share content throughout all the websites. So it's not only the design and the content that is specific to your website. It's also all the customization options. In the CMS of Odoo, you have this customize button to bring new stuff to the very page you are editing. Let's go to the shop, where there are a lot of examples. You can have, so if I switch to the first website, you can see here a couple of options to configure the products and search in the catalog. It's actually an option I can turn on from the Customize dropdown. All those options are website specific. You can turn them on in one website, but not in another. And it's what I did here. Look how easy it is to switch from one website to the other. Here, I don't have it. And it's like this in every single page, every single workflow of the website. You have it in the e-commerce flow, you have it in the blogs, forums, in the job postings, and the events. For instance, here, in this product is really specific, so I need an extra info page to collect additional customer data. In my initial bike store, I don't need it. Okay, it's as simple as a click. In Customize, I can activate or deactivate the extra step option. So first thing, all those options available here in Customize are website specific. In the pages, here you can edit the menu. Again, it's only for my website. If I remove the Contact Us page from here, it will not impact the other websites. So all I see here is only dedicated to my website. So in terms of configuration easiness, it's really top-notch. As I said, when you create a new page, it's only in your very website you are editing. So yeah, that's basically a summary of all the components you can customize in each website. As I said, you can customize the URL. The languages, you can use English and French in one website and Dutch in the second one, because the second website is dedicated to the Dutch market. The styles, so every single theme, every single website has its own theme. The menu and the footer, so the content you place at the top, at the bottom of your website is specific too, as well as the customization options I just showed. So how to share content from one website to another. As I said, by default, when you create something, it's available, when you create a website page, it's available in one website. To change that, you simply go to the backend. In the backend, we have added website fields in all the objects published on your website. Yeah, we can first take a look at the pages. Here in the page, you see which websites they are related to. When you don't see any website, it means they are shared through all the websites. So I open it up, how it works. Indeed, I created this page in website 2, so I see it here. In the event I want to reuse this page on another website, because the second website is actually kind of a duplicate of my first one, I simply need to remove and erase that value here, and I will retrieve this page in the first website. That's it. And it works exactly the same with the dynamic content. We can take some products. My brand new bike. Yes, Here I've got a new field called website. If I want to sell this product in the initial bike store, okay, that's fine. And that way it will be published there. I can open it up, and I see my product published now in the first website. The categories I set on this product can be specific to each website. So, of course, the product categories are used by customers to easily filter the product. You can use different tags per website. Here I'm showing the products, but we've did the same thing for all the e-commerce components: pricing, delivery methods, payment methods. Everything can be either shared through all the websites or made specific to one in particular. I especially thinking of the payment methods. Of course, you can have specific contracts with payment providers in specific countries. With Odoo, you can easily set this up by linking your payment methods to one website in particular. Hello, Odoo bot. The customer experience. In some cases, and it might be the case here, you want the customer to not even notice that the website is linked to other websites. Here, my two businesses are completely separated, so I don't want a customer to notice that it's actually the same system behind. So what we have done, I'll go to the settings of my website application. We've added, where is it? Yes, here. We've added an option to share the customer accounts. So when they sign up in your checkout process, for instance, they will create one account for each website. By default, it's not the case, but you can simply click this option to split the customer portal. That way, they won't have any clue about the link of the two different websites, which is great. Speaking of settings, you will notice a new icon showing up here, the little heart icon. It means that the settings here are specific to the website I'm editing, and you easily switch from one website to another here with the selection list. Here I go to the website too, and all the options with this little heart icon means they are specific to it. And we have tried to group them into one section here under websites and under features. Okay, I can, of course, define specific logos and pictures for my header, different languages, default languages, the domains, as I said, the way you manage customer accounts, Google Analytics account, of course, and the social media links that you share down in your footer. The other options are applied throughout the system. Of course, when you install an application, let's say the blogs, you can publish the blogs in one website and not in another one. To do so, you simply remove the pages. You edit the menu. If you don't need the blogs in the second website, you simply remove it. And you save the page. So a lot of configuration stuff are directly available in the front end when editing the website. For more advanced stuff like sharing contents and stuff, you simply do it from the back end. And the link from one to another, it's easy. I take a product, and in just one click, I will land into the back end configuration. So I open it up. Here, I click Edit in Backend. I'll have the same product form that I can edit in the backend, with all the informations, the variants, the taxes, etc. Good. Very nice. The key one, the key topic. I'm sure I'm going to have a lot of questions about it after my presentation. Multi-companies. What did we do for multi-companies? It's fully integrated. Beautiful. Of course, so the multi-websites technology is it's actually the broader, it's really based on the multi-companies. It works the same way, and every single website can be associated to one company. And the way to do it is really seamless. You simply go to the configuration, and here, if you have, of course, access to multi-companies, I don't have it here. For the purpose of the demo, I will quickly go to the user settings and give access to it. So let's imagine my new bike is performing well, and I decided to create a new startup just on it. So I create the company, and then I associate this company to my website. Here it is. You see here, I've got the company, and I can easily switch from one to the other. And it's, of course, fully integrated with the access rights of those companies. So a user of company A won't be able to see the content of company B. And what does it imply for the customer or for the internal processes of the company? I mean, here for each website, you can trigger specific business behavior. You have got website 1. The sales order published on the e-commerce, posted on the e-commerce of website 1, will be associated of the sales team dedicated to this website. When the sales order is confirmed, it will get to the warehouse 1 for delivery. Website 2 will have its own sales team and its own warehouse. So from 2 different warehouses, you will trigger different business flows into the solution. And of course, you can mix it up. You can have one common sales team and processing all the orders from all the websites. You actually can do whatever you want. It's flexible and easy to configure, because by default, the system will take the default data per company. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here to talk about that. Maybe you have questions about this multi-website. We have a micro. Yeah, we can use it. So I can answer your questions.
So I wanted to ask, is this also implemented with the multi-domain in backend? Because there used to be only one domain, and no matter if we have multiple companies, but you only had one domain. So is this changed now or not?
Yes, I guess so. So the domains will be applied to the backend too. Yes.
And if you, let's say, send an email to customer, he would see, like, let's say he visited Odoo.com website, so he would see email from info.odoo.com instead of like info.odoo.sh because it's on another web page.
Well, it depends on the multi-company configuration of your system, and actually you need to associate a specific outgoing mail server to that company, or use different users per company.
maybe you can show how to configure in backend, or is there an option, or it's, I don't know.
But I mean, we can take a look at that right after, but in the backend you have outgoing mail servers, and you can create outgoing mail servers per company with different domains. That would be a way to do it.
So it will know which Odoo mail to use, or something like that.
Depending on the company you are using. So the user in your backend is always using one company, and it will use this company.
Mm-hmm. Because you can like create aliases in Odoo, and it used to
and domain
map
name,
to
and the
one
domain name is specific to a company.
Yeah, but it used to be like one domain, and it only mapped to one domain. So now it knows to which domain to map.
It's a good question. We can take a look at that right after the session.
Okay.
We can take a look at that. Other questions? Yes?
Is it possible, in case of a multi-company setup, that I have one sales team member being in two sales teams at the same time in two different companies?
Wow, so one person belonging to two different sales teams.
In two different companies. So that one person is sort of shared between the companies.
Actually, with e-commerce, per website, you can select the sales team associated to it. So if I go back to my settings here, down the list, you've got the assignation, and this is specific to each website. So for website 1, you can have sales team 1. For website 2, you can have sales team 2. And the default salesperson of your e-commerce website is set here. So yes, you can do whatever you want. Because the default salesman you set in sales team, it's actually mostly for records created from the backend. When you create a sales order in the backend, it's associated to the sales team of the current user. But when it comes to the front end, the e-commerce, it's based on that. So yes, you can do it. Other questions? Just raise your hand and we come with the micro.
Thank you. I haven't got the website field in the background concerning the products, for example. Is it possible that when I have 3 websites, that I can choose that one product is shown in 2 websites, or is it only a one-to-many field?
The answer directly is no, but yes, because we have a trick. So it's a very good question. Actually, the content can be shared either through, in one or all websites. If you have 3 websites, you can decide, okay, this product is available in 2 of the 3 websites. The reason is mostly performance issues. If we allow a many-to-many configuration on the website, actually the pages and the search are slower. So we decided to do exactly like multi-companies and authorize either one website or all websites. But in the case of e-commerce, we have a trick using the kits in manufacturing. In the kit, you can easily make the link between a product that you sell and a product that you deliver. So you can have one main product that you deliver through all your websites, but published as through different products on each website. So using the kit's bill of materials in manufacturing. So I hope it answers your questions. But it's either all websites, if you erase the website value, or the website selected.
Thank you. A couple of questions. Are there any practical limits on the number of websites the system will support? That's my first question. And the second...
Sorry, I didn't get it. Could you repeat?
Sorry. Is there any practical limit on the number of websites that could be...
No.
No. Okay. And if you're selling an item across multiple websites, could you set a different price for that item on the different sites?
Yes.
And how does that relate to the core stock record?
Yes, so you can have specific prices per website using price list. In the price list, I'll go to the sales application to set them up. On the products, I have the price list. Here, you can select to which website this price list relates to. So I don't know if you had another question. I hope it answered your question, sir. Okay, I think we...
I would like to say that this will be the last question. We're running out of time. I'm sorry, everyone.
After it, you can come to me and we'll go downstairs so that I can answer all your questions. Just one thing, we'll have a booth dedicated to the website application tomorrow and Friday morning. So that, any question about the website and multi-website in particular will be there. I'll be there with the technical team so that we answer all your questions. Last question. Yes, sir?
Hello. Can we combine all the aspects for multi-website for geolocalization? And for example, say for Belgium, it's one supply chain, and for France, another one for the same product and even perhaps the same interface?
By default, you can do it using multi-companies. With multi-companies, you will, each company will have its own workflow, and it will work that way. If you want to have a specific business flow per website, it's a little of customization, of maybe as simple as setting default values in the sales order, because the business process you have in the company is all set in the sales order, the warehouse, the sales team, etc. So you can easily define default values using the developer mode. So it's the way to do it. So not as standard, not as easy as the multi-company is, but for an integrator or a consultant, it's really easy to do. Thank you, guys. Thanks for attending this session. I'll be back here in an hour from now to talk about all the new improvements of the website application. So this is only a little part with the multi-websites, but we'll go further with the design and all the other website applications. Thank you.